Merced City School District is very happy to be involved with the Cardboard Challenge. It's part of our STEAM initiative. Students are engaged with building whatever they might think of and create as of an engineering and art challenge. If you look at the projects, you'll see many social studies and science concepts. Merced City School District is emphasizing the 4 C's of creativity, critical thinking, collaboration, and communication.
STEAM stands for the integration of science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. The STEAM curriculum is integrating all 5 of the subject matter, and the Cardboard Challenge is a really great way for students to actually partake in all of those, especially the engineering design process and the artistic process. There's a lot of problem solving involved. The students are talking about, there's a lot of collaborative work. Even most of them worked in groups, but even ones who worked individually, when they would get stuck, all of a sudden they started jumping into each other's projects and starting to collaborate with each other. They were using a lot of academic language on their own naturally to develop their projects. As they were using their academic language, they were talking about things like, oh, well, one of the problems is this, and maybe if you attempted to try to, if you tried to fit this into here, they were really problem solving together and using their academic language naturally.
Our teachers took a big leap and worked very closely with each other in developing ideas on how to work with the Cardboard Challenge. But the first thing that we did is we talked about how is this really going to affect the curriculum, and is it going to be meaningful for students in any way, especially for the children that we work with, the severely handicapped population, kids with moderate to severe disabilities. And were they actually going to be able to do this and use their imaginations? And the answer was most definitely yes. The language that came out of this was absolutely amazing. The kids were not only talking to each other, they were talking to the adults. And many of our kids don't have a lot of language, so this offered them an opportunity to use all kinds of language and learn more language.
One of the things that we're really trying to do with students today is that we want them to be creative and critical thinkers. We want them to be collaborative, and we want them to have good communication skills. And if you watch this process, that all of those things are being incorporated into what students are doing. We've oftentimes had discussions among educators that students oftentimes lose their creativity because so many of the things that they play with are just created and pre-programmed, and they don't have an opportunity to really pretend or to imagine. And I think that as we look at the future workforce here in the United States, we're looking for employees that are going to be collaborative and creative and critical thinkers, because obviously a lot of the jobs that these young people will get once they're out of college and into the workforce are jobs from industries that haven't been invented yet.